So, the idea of vertical living is essentially a skyscraper with what would normally be a couple hundred acres of land spread out horizontally is integrated into a building that goes up vertically and is very key in producing food in an urban environment where there is no farmland, which is going to be 80% of the global population in the year 2050. Now that means that in the year 2050, 80% of the world will be in an urban environment. And when you're in an urban environment, there's no room for growing crops in a traditional farming setting. And that's where vertical farming comes in. Just to give you some reference, the amount of farmland that's needed to feed the state of New York is roughly the size of Virginia. Now, I'm not talking about farm animals, I'm talking about only produce, stuff that's grown from the ground. Now, the entire world needs a landmass that is the size of South America to produce its produce needs. With vertical farming, you completely diminish the number of acres needed by creating skyscrapers of farmland. Now, some of the benefits are that you use 95% less water than traditional farming methods. Now, this is what one person has found from their vertical farm in New Jersey. It was not incredibly difficult for this vertical farm to reach these numbers. You use 50% less fertilizers. You don't use pesticides, any kind of herbicide or fungicides, which means you have cleaner food, less likely to be genetically altered by hormones. Vertical farming is a very effective method in reducing the traditional style of farming, which is going to not be effective in the future.